Hey everybody, this is Randy Burns coming to you with this week's What's Happening at Lindsey Wilson. As you might remember last week when we did our homecoming preview, we talked about the first event on the homecoming schedule was going to be the 20th anniversary celebration of the Begley Chapel dedication. Well, we just finished that, and with me today is one of my heroes in life, the one and only Dr. John Begley, 6th president of Lindsey Wilson College and current chancellor. And Dr. Begley, you just did a phenomenal job of bringing a message from the Word about the power of faith in our life and so forth. So thank you for being here. And I can't tell you how honored I am to have you as a guest on What's Happening at Lindsey Wilson.
Thank you, Randy. It's always a joy to be on campus and to be around you. So it's good to be here today.
Well, I appreciate that. Doc, it's hard to believe, but it's been 20 years since this building was dedicated. As you think back to that day 20 years ago, what were some of the memories or some of the strong emotions that I'm sure you experienced that day with the dedication and the Board of Trustees' decision to honor you with the naming of this chapel?
Well, as I indicated today, it was not something I desired and certainly not something I deserved. But you have to be honest about it and say that it meant more to me then and now than I could ever begin to explain, because this chapel is such a symbol of this college, and it says something about our mission that we are dedicated to Christian higher education and value-centered education. And the chapel is a constant reminder every day in every way that God is behind it all.
1997 was the year that you retired as president of Lindsey Wilson after being president since 1977. Talk just a little bit about the metamorphosis of Lindsey Wilson College between where we were in 1977 when you got here and when it was that you handed the keys over in 1997.
Lindsey was a college in trouble in 1977. Everyone knew that. That's not something we tried to hide even. We knew we were in trouble, but we also knew that it's hard to kill a good college, and especially one that has a strong mission statement. And we were dedicated to especially South Central Kentucky and dedicated to what our mission tells us to be dedicated to. And I knew from day one that the naysayers were not going to win this one. I knew that God was behind it all. And I knew that if we believed that we could move the mountains that we faced, that we would be able to move those mountains. And it took a while. But when I left in 1997, Lindsey had come a long way. But I am so pleased to say that it's gone beyond even my vision under Bill Lucky's leadership. And I am so proud to still be associated with Lindsey. This is my 40th year to be associated with this college. I was 40 years old when I came. So in a backward sort of way, I just told you how.
Dr. Begley, one of my favorite things that I get to do as the alumni director is welcome alumni back to campus throughout the year when they come back and want to have a tour of campus. And one of the things that's so special to me is to be able to stop at the steps of the administration building and point out a handrail. And I had heard, when I started working at the college in 06, I had heard the story of the handrail. But when I became alumni director, you and I shared a ride to Louisville one day, and I asked you to tell me the story of the handrail from your own words. And it just totally gave it an entirely new perspective. And so I know I've never been able to do the story justice. But would you share with us, just so for those alumni and members of the Lindsey Wilson College family out there, just a little bit about the handrail and how that handrail became part of the lore of Lindsey Wilson College?
I'd be glad to. I would need to say, first of all, that college presidents always embellish stories. But my memory of what happened in 1977 is that the buildings and grounds were in absolutely deplorable condition. We didn't have typewriters that worked. Our administrators didn't have telephones. Their secretaries had telephones, and if they got a call, their secretary answered the phone and handed the phone to the administrator. We were in trouble. A lot of things we didn't have. But I go out and purchase a brass rail because I wanted people to know that it was a symbol of what I thought could happen at Lindsay. And it was my vision of what I thought the campus could someday look like.
I believe you told me it cost $400 in 1977.
And I almost got fired over it. The business manager can't fire you, but the business manager wanted to fire me because she knew that we didn't have $400 to spend on a brass rail. But that brass rail has been polished almost every day now for 4 years and looks as beautiful as it did the day we purchased it.
That's right, that's right. But Dr. Begley, I can't tell you how much it means to me to have you back on campus and to be able to celebrate this incredible building and what it means to this campus. Thank you for your investment of your time, treasure, and talents into Lindsey Wilson College over the last 40 years. We are who we are today in large part because of the passion and the ministry of Dr. John Begley. So thank you, my friend, and thank you for your friendship.
Bless you. Thank you.
So, this has been a special day for us, but homecoming week is just getting started. Don't forget you can find the complete schedule of homecoming 2017 at lindsey.edu/alumni, and we hope to see you later on this week. For Dr. John Begley, this is Randy Burns, and that's what's happening at Lindsey Wilson.